On April 10, 1912, the Titanic embarked on her maiden voyage from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. Excitement filled the air as passengers boarded, a diverse mix of socialites, immigrants and businessmen, all dreaming of new beginnings. The first few days of the journey were uneventful. Passengers settled into their routines, enjoying the ship's many amenities and the vastness of the Atlantic. But as the Titanic steamed westward, wireless operators began receiving ice warnings from other ships in the vicinity. These warnings, though frequent, were not uncommon for this time of year. The Titanic's crew, confident in the ship's strength, continued on their course, unaware of the danger lurking beneath the seemingly calm surface of the North Atlantic. The night of April 14th, 1912, dawned cold and clear. The sea was unusually calm, its surface reflecting the starlit sky like a sheet of black glass. In the Crow's Nest, lookouts Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee scanned the horizon, their breath misting in the frigid air. At 11:40 p.m., Fleet spotted it, a dark shape looming out of the darkness directly in the Titanic's path. "Iceberg right ahead!" he shouted, his voice tight with urgency. The ship's engines roared as First Officer Murdoch ordered a hard turn to port, but it was too late. With a sickening crunch, the iceberg grazed the Titanic's starboard side, buckling the hull plates and opening several compartments to the sea. The impact, though seemingly slight to many passengers, was fatal. Water poured into the ship's forward compartments, dooming the unsinkable Titanic to a watery grave. Section 5. The unthinkable unfolds. Chaos and courage. The initial moments after the collision were met with a strange calm. Many passengers, unaware of the severity of the situation, remained in their cabins or continued socializing. But as the ship began to list and the reality of the situation set in, panic ensued. Amidst the chaos, acts of extraordinary courage and selflessness emerged. The band played on, their music a source of comfort and hope. Men stood back, allowing women and children to board the woefully inadequate number of lifeboats. Captain Smith, his face etched with the weight of responsibility, calmly directed the evacuation, knowing full well that he would go down with his ship. The radio operators, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride, continued sending out distress signals until the very last moment, their heroic efforts ultimately leading to the rescue of over 700 souls. Section 6. In the Shadow of Tragedy, Survivors and the Sea. As the Titanic sank lower in the water, the lifeboats, many only partially filled, drifted away from the sinking ship. From their precarious positions, survivors watched in horror as the once majestic liner took her final plunge, disappearing beneath the waves at 2:20 a.m. The cries of those left behind echoed across the icy water, a haunting reminder of the enormity of the tragedy. The Carpathia, responding to the Titanic's distress calls, arrived on the scene hours later, her crew greeted by a scene of unimaginable heartbreak and loss. The world watched in shock and disbelief as news of the disaster spread. The unsinkable Titanic had sunk, claiming the lives of over 1,500 souls. The tragedy sent shockwaves across the globe, forever altering the public's perception of maritime safety and the limits of human ingenuity. Section 7 echoes of the deep legacy and lessons. The sinking of the Titanic was not just a maritime disaster, it was a pivotal moment in history, prompting sweeping changes in maritime regulations and safety standards. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS, was established, mandating stricter lifeboat regulations, 24-hour radio monitoring, and improved ice patrol procedures. Beyond the tangible changes, the Titanic's legacy continues to resonate in our collective consciousness. The tragedy serves as a stark reminder of the importance of humility in the face of nature's power and the enduring strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The stories of those who perished and those who survived continue to captivate and inspire us, reminding us of the preciousness of life and the enduring bonds of human connection. Section 8. Titanic in Time. A story that endures. Over a century later, the Titanic continues to fascinate and haunt us. Her wreckage, discovered in 1985, serves as a poignant underwater memorial to the lives lost and the lessons learned. The disaster has inspired countless books, films and documentaries, each attempting to grapple with the complexities of the tragedy. and its enduring hold on our imagination. Perhaps it is the human drama, the stories of courage and sacrifice that continue to resonate, or maybe it is the stark reminder that even in our moments of greatest technological advancement, we are still at the mercy of nature's unpredictable hand. Whatever the reason, the Titanic story endures. A timeless tale of tragedy, heroism, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It is a story that continues to echo through the decades, reminding us of the fragility of life, the importance of vigilance, and the enduring power of hope, even in the face of unimaginable loss.